The Last of Us Part 2 was an emotional roller coaster. I don't care what anybody told you, the game holds up. Before we start, I want you all to know there are spoilers in this. Not really game ruining, but still, if that sort of thing bothers you, I'd stop watching. It's definitely a game worth being surprised about. You know, fuck it. PewDiePie just streamed the entire first hour of the game the day it was released, so I don't give a fuck. Watch it if you want. First hour of this game is exposition, basically a movie, which is fine because we all know we came here for a story more than gameplay. You know from the very beginning someone's gotta die, but Naughty Dog has this way of making you feel happy and safe in this little town. The town isn't really what you expect. It's almost like a modern day ski resort than a post-apocalyptic world. Look, they even got the new PS3. I bet Ellie destroys at Black Ops 2. Joel is old, tired, and calm. Completely different person from when we last saw him. He's not the murderous monster we saw in the first game. He's settled down, and by the looks of it, so is everyone else. It's nice. Then it cuts to this bitch Abby, who we all know is the one who's gonna kill Ellie's new girlfriend Dina. As we saw in the trailer. She hates Joel for some reason, and her people are here to... I mean, I think we could tell. Why she wanted to fuck her anyways. We don't kill Joel, all right? He was a good man. He helped. He's not a good. Okay, you know what? Anyways, her leader says it's too risky for him to attack the stronghold people, so they're just gonna go home. And she's like, well, fuck that shit. I'm gonna go kidnap some people in this little outpost where coincidentally Ellie and Dina are. And we're like, oh wow, look what's gonna happen. But then she gets saved by Joel, so that's also convenient. And now you're like, wow, it's not Ellie and Dina that get attacked. It's going to be Tommy. And why it's got to be Tommy, man? That's fucked. He was like the only good person in the last game. And yep, you see him just get domed by a bottle. And now you're like, Joel's going to snap out of it and obliterate them all, right? Right? Nope. Then they shoot Joel in the leg with a shotgun. And you're like, fuck, man. Ellie's still there, all right? She can save him. She can save him. And then they stop her. And she sits there, and she screams for Joel to get up. The whole time you're thinking, all right, Joel, this is it. You gotta get up, man. You gotta go rage mode. It's Ellie's, Ellie's hurt. That's what you did in the last game, the things you went through. And then Ellie screams, you don't have to do this. And the golf club hits his head. And it completely caves in. And my jaw was wide open, man, in shock. I couldn't believe it. How after everything Joel went through, this is how he goes? Everything. The man killed 76 people in the last game by himself. He murdered an entire 3 camps of people. You can't believe this. This is bullshit. This is not how he goes. Doesn't feel real the whole time, and they do a really good way of making you feel exactly the way Ellie's feeling. You walk around, you deal with it. You go into his house, and then the rest of the game is you dealing with that and going after this bitch Abby in a revenge quest. Psych! Halfway through the game, you're now playing as the villain. So that's great. The main character's not actually Ellie. This was in Ellie's game. This is actually Abby's game. And they do this whole bullshit where they try to make you feel sad for her. You're like, oh, wow, they're real people. I care about them. Oh, and then you do. And then you get to that last part. And man, you fucked up. I have made mistakes, sir. This is not a good time. And I feel the whole time that I was saying, I don't care about this. I don't want to play this. I don't want to do this. This is so boring. Why are they making me do this stupid shoot-in game that's basically just the last game but with somebody new? And then, as Naughty Dog does, they tie it all in. They make it worth it. And honestly, I'm only doing this much spoilers because you need to know this. It's not a good game unless you know they're gonna tie it in, and it makes you just feel so much better about playing it. Man, I was angry, and then I was crying. I was crying, full on tears. It's a good time. So enough about the story. How's the gameplay? Well, honestly, it should really just be called Left Behind Part 2 because it's basically the DLC from the first game made into a full-length game. You do part of the story, some badass fighting, and then your flashback scene playing with dinosaurs. You get 5 different difficulties, though, and this game is infinitely harder than the last one. Insanely gory. I changed the difficulty to find more resources. Now you might be saying, Bacon, you're a little bitch. Just play the game on hard. But I had a lot of fun anyway, so I'll do whatever I want. I like to blow people up with explosives, and I wanted more of them. Plus, leaving the rest of the difficulty up really doesn't change anything because the dogs will still find you and mess you up. Fuck dogs, man. I'm a cat person after this stupid-ass game. Zombies are a lot slower, and you can just run around them like you're playing Resident Evil. The melee combat, though, is super satisfying in this game because it allows you to dodge and just play Dark Souls with them. Just jump around melee opponents and zombies both. The game is also very visually pleasing. The moment you get into Seattle, you are in the wilderness, and it reminds you instantly of the times Joel and Ellie would have those nice conversations about Ellie never being in the nature, and just feel kind of sad. I do feel they could have been better with making Seattle look more apocalyptic, because in my opinion, it looks pretty much the same. Yep, that's what Seattle looks like. They have time-wasting puzzles still, like the last game, but instead of ladders, you got ropes. So I guess that's a little different. And way more generators. Still smashing the square button to do pretty much anything out of combat. They start off with making the game feel almost open world, and then you realize that it's just shoot in and it's an illusion because they still make you go wherever they want you to. They bombard you with joke after joke of just the dumbest dad jokes.
What is the downside to eating a clock? It's time-consuming.
That's so dumb.
Alright, that was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, though. This game can be pretty boring and bogged down. It's drawn out, and sometimes it's not fun. What the fuck? Not the horse! Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh god, why is it on fire? Everything! Holy shit! Oh god, that was a dog! Oh, holy fuck! Oh fuck! Get him, Ellie! Get him! You fucking shoot him! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh god, that's his throat! Oh god, so much blood! What the fuck? Holy shit! Oh god! Go! No! Don't you fucking touch me! Don't you fucking touch me! Get the fuck off me! Holy shit! Get the fuck off me! What the? Oh no! Calm. Everything's fine. Oh shit! We're fucking back! God damn it! Oh! Don't you fucking throw me out that window! Don't you fucking throw me out that window! I swear to God, if you throw me out that fucking window, I will. Oh! Threw me out the window, you mother. Get out of this fucking water, I'll beat that. Get me out of the goddamn water, I swear to God, I'm gonna freaking flail out this thing. You better get me out of this water, goddamn. Oh. Is it over? Can I be done with the water now? I'm so... Fine. Now you did it, Ellie. Now you did it. Good job, Ellie. Oh God. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck is that? Oh, God. Why is everything on fire?
Oh, God.
What is... Oh, shit. Oh. Wow. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. A lot of fun to play and make. If you want to watch more, you can follow us on Twitch, Breakfast Bacon, or like and subscribe or whatever. Yeah.